Dreams have confused and fascinated humanity since the dawn of time. Bizarre, lucid adventures, starring you as the main character, all played out in our subconscious while we sleep. While most dreams make no sense, and there's no lesson to be learned with the dream about ballerina hippos, there are some dreams that signal danger or impending doom. So which dreams are just silly, nonsensical junk, and which ones should you pay very close attention to? Stick around and find out. Welcome to Mind Talk, where all brains matter. If you're new to the channel, you're gonna wanna head on over and hit that subscribe button. If you're ready to have your mind blown, ring that notification bell as well so you'll never miss another video. In this episode of Mind Talk, we'll be checking out 10 dreams you should never ignore. Are you ready? Here we go! Psychoanalysts believe that dreams can provide important insights to your state of mind, and more importantly messages from your subconscious mind that highlight an aspect we need to understand about ourselves and a situation we are currently facing that could help you in your waking life. Dream interpretation is extremely personal, and for that reason, there isn't a specific book that will give you all the answers. However, the common themes that we dream about can be a powerful tool, providing us insights into our own behaviours, the behaviours of others, and guidance in our waking lives. Interestingly, there are a lot of common themes in the collective unconscious that we as humans share in our dream life, and those in particular are worth analysing in context of personal psychology and reflection upon a situation that may be weighing on you at the time. So what are these specific themes in our dreams that we should never ignore? Number 1. Being naked in public. Dreams of being naked, and especially nakedness in public, are extremely common. At the time, you most likely will feel incredibly embarrassed, but this type of dream could be an underlying anxiety relating to a fear of being judged negatively, a fear of exposing the real you. In turn, this could allude to a deeper fear of allowing yourself to be vulnerable. If this type of dream is reoccurring for you, then perhaps it would be beneficial for you to access how you feel about your true self in your waking life. Are you potentially trying to protect yourself by displaying an inauthentic version of yourself to the world? Are those feelings making you feel like an imposter and filtering into your subconscious mind? Or do you fear that someone will soon expose the real you? The opposite could also be true, where you may feel that you are exposing yourself too much to someone or to the world, which alludes to a fear of acceptance of the real you. Number 2. Death. Death is a mystery to all of us. We wonder when it will happen, giving us perspective on the fragility of life, and we ponder about what happens to us afterwards. Dreaming about death can be scary. Whether it is your own or a loved one, when a dream theme is based upon death, we generally feel that it was a nightmare. While death is a natural part of life, dreaming about it is not necessarily a prediction or something to be concerned about. Death in our terms is more of a symbolic end to something, whether that be the end of a situation or a chapter in your life. Perhaps you are moving countries or changing careers, or you have recently decided to end a relationship. Whatever the case, you may have unresolved feelings or fears to address that you are not completely comfortable with the end of a particular situation. You could be entering an uncertain phase of your life and considering a change and be fearing instability and the unknown. It is an important message to take some time out to be introspective and reflect upon the challenges ahead. Number 3. Falling. We have all dreamt of tumbling towards the ground in a free fall and then suddenly wake up just before hitting the ground. It is a terrifying feeling, and it suggests that you feel that you are lacking control in your waking life. Not having a sense of control in your daily life can be very unnerving. It would be beneficial to access if you are in a situation that is spiraling out of control and what steps you could take to gain back the control. Conversely, it could be that you have issues around relinquishing control of a situation which makes you feel anxious and fearful. Are the choices you make too risky? This type of dream is urging you to take action into your waking life. Number 4. Losing teeth. Dreaming about your teeth falling out, crumbling or breaking off is without a question a nightmare. When you lose teeth in your dream, it feels so real, and it leaves people feeling devastated, shocked, embarrassed, or leaving a fear of opening their mouth. The message could be relating to communication issues. Are you scared of what may come out of your mouth? Scared of making a fool out of yourself? Are you keeping difficult secrets? Do you feel embarrassed about something you have previously said? Number 5. Suffocation. Dreaming that you cannot breathe either through suffocation or drowning is very common and relates to the feeling of being overwhelmed. Suffocation, as it would suggest, is when you are in a situation where you feel smothered or restricted either physically, emotionally, or mentally. Perhaps you don't feel like you're coping with the situation, or don't trust your own emotional reactions to certain situations. You might be feeling stifled by someone in your life, and you desperately want to break free. Number 6. Can't scream. Have you ever had a dream where you've lost your voice? You can't talk, cry, shout, scream, or communicate at all. Dreams of this nature usually points to a feeling that you are unheard during your waking life. You may feel ignored or not valued for your thoughts or suggestions. Difficulty speaking in your dreams represent feelings of being tongue-tied in our waking lives. Do you work in a position where you have to bite your tongue and swallow your words? Recurring dreams of a blocked voice that began in childhood symbolize painful events in your past that you still don't like to talk about. It's actually a sign you're having trouble expressing yourself. If you are emotionally blocked, you might not even be consciously aware that you're not expressing yourself. But when you're asleep, your brain is processing this information and storing it in your memory. If you haven't dealt with your emotions in your day-to-day life, it might be the reason why you can't scream in your dream no matter how hard you try. Number 7. Being chased. If you are often chased in your dreams, it could point to a real-life situation you're running away from. Are you facing a major decision or life-altering change? Take a look at your waking life and try to face this fear instead of fleeing from it. Researchers recommend trying to see who is chasing you as well. This could point to a source of the anxiety. People that commonly experience dreams where they are being chased are often those that are afraid of confrontation. It suggests that you want to run away from your problems instead of facing them. Therapists believe utilizing lucid dream techniques, a person with the recurring dreams can take control of the narrative, stop running, and confront what's chasing them. It sounds strange, but the chase is a simulation of fear. If your subconscious can overcome it just once, you'll be better prepared for the actual challenge it represents. Number 8. Cheating or adultery. Dreaming of adultery signifies sexual desires and urges that are repressed or are needing of to be expressed. These types of dreams also carry abandonment and fears, self-worth issues, and an unconscious acceptance of a problematic relationship. If adultery appears in your dreams, ask yourself, are you afraid of losing a loved one? Are you unhappy in your own relationship? How do you feel about your body and desires? It doesn't necessarily mean you subconsciously want out of your marriage, but it could be an early warning sign of unresolved discontent. Number 9. A house. Most dreams probably feature a house in some context, and it may not always be the focal point of the dream. But how certain dream narratives play out in and around a house can tell a lot about a person's psyche. Generally, houses represent security and the feeling of comfort. It's intertwined with a person's idea of family, stability, and self-assuredness. Depending on the type of house or the different rooms, the interpretation can deepen. For example, for many people, the attic symbolizes treasured memories, while a basement can have a dark, ominous feel, representing repressed hurt, trauma, and hidden secrets. But from a wider perspective, a dream about your house in an urgent need of cleaning and repair could indicate a need for you to look at yourself or to get your house in order, so you can better face life challenges. If you're destroying your own house, it could be your mind warning you that you are sabotaging your own security. If you dream that someone invades your house from the outside, this can represent the pressure that the society has on your criticism and sarcasm that you feel every day in your daily life. Do you have control over who comes in your dream house? Unwanted guests can indicate that you aren't standing up for yourself. Number 10. Can't find the toilet. Even when you're not fast asleep, most people have had the waking nightmare of needing to pee, but not knowing where the nearest toilet is. So when that frantic fear enters your dreams, what does it mean? On a practical level, it may just be your body's way of telling you to wake up and get to the bathroom pronto, but it could also mean that you are struggling to let something go. I know it sounds like we're pushing the metaphor too hard, but you might just be carrying around some crap that you need to get rid of. Sure, you might actually need to go to the toilet, but if you wake up from a full night of potty nightmares with an empty bowel, it might be time for some self-reflection to find out what's got you all blocked up. And that's it for 10 dreams you should never ignore. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and let us know in the comments which brain facts and cerebral facts we may have missed from our list. Before you leave, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell to check out our other amazing videos. You've been watching Mind Talk, where all brains matter. See you next time.